All right, everybody. We should be live. We should be good to go. Let's see here. Everything looking good on my end. Let's see here. Everything is looking good on my end. Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, we're good to go.
ZVE 10 Mark II.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well. Let's see here. What's going on, Niels Hahn? Good to see you, my friend. Glad you can make it out today. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well today. How are you doing, Neil? Get any new platinum lately? What you pick up? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What have you recently picked up, Neil? What's been your most recent pickup? Some crystallized osmium, I presume. Most likely, right? Let me know. Or did you leave because I was 3 minutes late? Niels Hahn's like, up 3 minutes, I'm out. Hey, Shadow Work, what's going on? What's going on, Shadow Work? Glad to see you here, my friend. Glad you can make it out today. Thank you for being a loyal member of the Gold B Squad. Thank you for being a loyal moderator of the channel. I do greatly appreciate you, my friend. I really, really do. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. Did y'all get any of this wild weather we've had down in Atlanta, up where you're at? Because I presume you probably did. I think it was headed that way when I was looking at the charts. It's just been raining nonstop for like a week. It's not raining right now, but it's been kind of crazy. But let me know. Hey, what's going on, Gold and Silver? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad to see you here. See if we can start a little poll. Let's see here. On and off all week, unfortunately, I somehow stayed dry. Well, that's good, I reckon. That's a good thing. Glad you could stay dry. Thanks for having me. Been platinum lately. Maples. Nice, gold and silver. You got some platinum maples? Is that what you're saying there? That's pretty cool. Pretty nice pickup. Buying platinum maples. Nice. Very cool. Very cool, my friend. All right. So we got our poll going. Let's see. Very cool. Have you just been buying new maples or you just been getting random dates? I'd like to get one of them new maples with King Charles on it, especially since he likely will not be around for nearly as long as the Queen, and the fact that already there's not that many platinum offerings means there won't be very many platinum coins at all with the King's face. So that's kind of something to think about. Yes, random. Oh, all right, cool. Gold and silver. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Been trying to get my hardest to save for an ounce of gold. Been so hard to pass up platinum. Would like a King Charles. Yeah, King Charles coin would be nice. Gold and silver. Yeah, it is. It is hard to pass up for platinum shadow work. I'm the same way. I've bought barely any gold this year because platinum just continues to be such a good deal, and gold just continues to go up, and it's like, oh my. You can get almost 2.5 ounces of platinum for an ounce of gold these days. It's like, that is just so difficult to justify. It's unbelievable. Wow. Okay, so do you have, I just looked it up, gold and silver. It looks like okay, it looks like they have some pretty old maples, like from 88 to 2002 they minted them, and then they quit for a while, and then they started back up in 2009. So do you have any pre-2009 platinum maples? Like with the old queen on them or something? Because that'd be pretty cool, I think, to have in your stack. None of E. None of E. What you talking about, Nickel? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Are you saying none of the above for the poll? Shadowy. Are you saying none of the above as far as what you think is going to have the biggest impact on platinum? Closed mining operations is number 1. Inflation is number 2. Interesting. What are your thoughts on government coins versus bars? Hey, RS. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. What are my thoughts on government coins versus bars? Well, RS, what in my experience, and I'm talking strictly about platinum, all right? I'm not talking about gold and silver with this. If you want my opinion on that, I'll give it afterwards. But on platinum specifically, what I think is, I think coins are a better option, but there's a caveat to that. They're not always the best deal. And when it comes to stacking platinum, I mean, me being the platinum beast and sort of a collector bug in a sense, not really, but kind of, I like to pick up random different stuff. But just from a general stacking perspective, I think coins are the best bet, but only if you can find them for a good deal. I have seen 1 ounce coins go for spot from online dealers before, or at the very least, a lower premium, like $50 over spot or whatever, right? So if you can get a coin for $50 over spot, but that same 1 ounce of platinum in a bar form is like 70 over spot, I go with the coin. However, if you can't find a deal when you're looking to buy that's reasonable enough, I would maybe stick to bars. I'm not opposed to bars at all. I have this 1 gram bar here. I have another 1 ounce platinum bar. It's kind of a collectible bar that I have. It's not with me, but it's the Year of the Rabbit Pamp bar. And so I'm not opposed to bars. I kind of like the idea of bars because it makes stacking simple and efficient. But occasionally you're able to find coins for less premium. And when it comes time to sell, I think they'll hold a little more premium. So if you got that platinum coin at spot and you go to a dealer and you want to sell it, they're going to give you at least a little bit more than they would if it were a bar, if they're a genuine, reasonable dealer. So that's what my opinion is on that. Manufacturing determines platinum price. What are your thoughts on government coins? Manufacturing determines platinum price. Yep. Yeah, it does. It does. That is very true. You know, a lot of people look at the premium and scoff, but you got to realize the amount of effort it takes to actually mint platinum, right? It's not that easy. Not nearly as easy as gold and silver, because it's a much more sturdy and durable metal. And so with that comes the added manufacturing cost. So Yeah. 1980 gold maple, no platinum before 2009. Ah, gotcha. 1980 gold maple. Wow, that's pretty neat. Gold and silver. That's a pretty cool little gold maple to have in the stack. I bet you really like that coin. I love the old queen on the coins. I do. I only have silver with the old queen, but it's kind of cool to me. I wouldn't pay a premium for it, but if I got it on a random buy or something, I'd love that. How many ounces of platinum do I have? Well, nickel stacking, unfortunately, I had an issue arise not too long ago. And I sold off a lot of my platinum a few years back. And so I've been slowly rebuilding my stack back up. I'm almost at 4 ounces. And sneak peek to an upcoming video, when my next piece comes in, I will break 4 ounces. So be sure to stay on the lookout for that. I don't even know what I have coming in the mail because I bought something random. But y'all are going to want to see that because it'll be kind of a fun little video to unbox for the first time something new. But I am about to break over 4 ounces of platinum, which isn't a lot. I mean, a lot of y'all maybe even have more than that. But I'm just a simple guy, just trying to build my stack and have fun along the way, making videos and live streams and stuff like that. So that's my platinum stack, almost 4 ounces. Hey, Doctor Who, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad to see you here. Yep, that's why we stack when issues arise. Exactly, gold and silver. During that time, I'd rather have that stack than nothing, right? A lot of people are opposed to selling, and I get it. Nobody really wants to give up their stack or sell. But at the same time, you know, at least you didn't have to sell the shirt off your back or go into bankruptcy or sell your house or whatever. I mean, crazy stuff can happen. So I'd much rather sell my stack than my house. So, yeah. There's that. Great insight. My issue with platinum coins is tax. My state oh, man, RS, you're in one of them states, huh? You're in one of them states with the sales tax on the platinum. That's really unfortunate. I kind of feel your pain a little bit, RS. I'm in a state that taxes palladium, but not platinum. I'm fortunate enough to avoid tax on platinum, which is real nice. Thank you, state of Georgia, for exempting me from tax on platinum. But I kind of wish y'all would update the law book and add palladium to that too. Y'all are just being goofy at this point. Come on. But anyways, yeah, I'm fortunate enough not to have to pay tax on platinum, but I do on palladium, so I feel your pain a little bit, but not quite as much. But that's unfortunate. RS, are you near a border? Are you on the border of another state maybe that doesn't have tax? Maybe you could just cross that border and buy something on the other side. But yeah, if you are, at least you got that maybe. You have 10 ounces to 15 ounces. Wow, nickel stacking. That's a nice little chunk of platinum you got there. Congrats to you, my friend. And keep on stacking. I got to check. I got you, RS. That makes sense. Let's see. What's only 3 nines fine? The gold? Gold and silver? The gold maple, is that only 3 nines fine? Is that what you were talking about? All right, Doctor Who is in the building. We got lots of good people up in here today. All right, we got 8 people watching. Solid turnout. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I do greatly appreciate it. Currently, platinum silver ratio is 33-1. I'm considering swapping some silver to platinum and waiting for the ratio to go back to its normal ratio again before swapping again. What's your opinion? Oh yeah, that's a big time win in my opinion. I love the idea of that. If I had enough silver, I would. Unfortunately, again, silver got cut real bad in my sell-off a few years back. I'm slowly making my way back up to 100 ounces of silver. I'm just a platinum bull though, so I've got almost 4 ounces of platinum, almost 100 ounces of silver, and maybe like 2 2.5, a little over 2.5. I think 2.6 or 2.7 ounces of gold and a gram of palladium. So that's where my stack currently sits. I'm not comfortable enough on the silver stack to sell any for platinum. But if you have a lot, say, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 ounces of silver or something, that could be a decent trade, honestly. You know, like, oh, thank you, Shadow Work. I appreciate you saying that, my friend. Not quite as awesome as yours, though. You got all them eagles, man. I am jealous of your eagle stack. I got these two here. I don't know where my 1/10 ounce is. It must be somewhere else. But I got 3 fractional eagles. I hope to grow the eagle stack a bit. I'm the same way with eagles as I am the gold. It's hard to justify them premiums, but a part of me kind of wishes I just stuck to the eagles, like just went eagles. But who knows? I picked up this 1/4 ounce eagle with my YouTube money, just 100% from my YouTube ad revenue money. I have my ad revenue money and the super chats and all that stuff to set up to go to just a completely separate account from all my other accounts. And I just leave the money there in that savings account until I'm ready to buy something. And then I buy from that savings account using like ACH or maybe I'll transfer it or whatever. And so my plan, I think, is to save up another 340 or whatever and get another 1/4 ounce platinum eagle and just keep adding 1/4 ounces. I made a video recently talking about how this 2007 is the lowest mintage year of the 1/4 ounce eagles. So it's all up from here. So it should be pretty easy to get the full set of 1/4 ounce eagles, which I think would be really, really awesome. So maybe we'll go for that. There's a few other years that are more difficult to find. You just kind of got to be patient, but that would be kind of cool to have the entire set. Oh, thank you, Gold and Silver. I appreciate you saying that, my friend. I really, really do. And hopefully, as the time goes on, we can add to the stack and watch it grow more and more and more over time. But yeah, Elden Elder, I hope that answered your question. I do think swapping silver to platinum is a great swap right now, but only if you have enough silver that you're comfortable with doing it, right? If you have a few hundred ounces, maybe flip 33 into an ounce of platinum. What is the harm in that, If you have 333 ounces of silver, I'd much rather have an ounce of platinum and 300 ounces of silver than 333 ounces of silver. Does that make sense? I don't know. It makes sense to me. Platinum Nobles are very cool. I'd love to get one of them too. RS. I'd love to get one of the 1/10 ouncers, but I'd also love to get one of the 1 ouncers too. Those are real, real cool coins. And I'm kind of bummed about that because back when I first started stacking platinum, the 1/10 ounce Nobles were basically the same price as the Britannias. But since they quit making them in 2016 and platinum has gone up, they've become harder and harder to find, and the premiums on them have gone up quite a bit. So they're a little bit more tricky to find at a reasonable price. But I'm sure I'll have one day. So yeah. Bradley Osborne. Welcome to the live stream, Bradley Osborne. Thank you for joining us today. Is there a dealer that we should keep in mind when buying platinum? Better choices or priced a bit better? So Bradley Osborne, that's very subjective, and it kind of depends on the time you're looking. I mean, anything's possible. All the dealers have been known to drop prices substantially, including AppMex. Believe it or not, a lot of people call it CrapMex, AppMex, but the thing about it is, they had a deal not long ago. I posted it on my YouTube channel. I posted it on Reddit. I posted it on Instagram. I told everybody I could about it. They had 1/10 ounce platinum Britannias back in I forget what month it was. It was like April or May of this year for $109 each, which is insane for 1/10 ounce platinums. At $109 each, I bought 3 of them because that's what I could just scrounge together real quick and that was a substantial cheap premium. But you just got to keep an eye on it, basically. What I really like to do is I like to use findbullionprices.com. It's not a perfect resource, but it's very useful because they try to update it as much as possible. So a lot of the times you can go on there and they have something listed at a way cheap price and you're like, wait a minute. And then you click it and it'll send you straight to whatever dealer has that price and you can see for yourself. I also just like to, when I'm ready to buy, search different dealers, right? I go on SD Bullion, I go to APMEX, I go to JM Bullion, I go to Money Metals Exchange, Golden Eagle Coins, whatever, to see who has the best price. Typically, though, Liberty Coin beats everybody by a good margin on the 1/10 ounces. On the 1 ounces, though, I've found the most success with SD Bullion if you just want specific dealers. So if you're looking at 1/10 ounce coins, Liberty Coin, either on eBay, but they also have a website that they've slowly grown and enhanced to become an actual reputable online dealer rather than just eBay. You can save like 1 or 2% buying from their website with a check, or you can buy on eBay. If you have a cashback credit card, it comes out to like the same price. Essentially, though, Liberty Coin is the best, in my experience, day in and day out for 1/10 ounces. And then for the 1 ounces, SD Bullion is typically the best. They typically have specials and stuff that pop up every now and then, and they just typically are the lowest price. But don't just go to SD Bullion saying Platinum Beast said they're the lowest. Check around a little bit if you got the time, and you should be able to find the best deal that way. Oh, you're welcome, Bradley Osmond. You're very welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining our live stream today. I appreciate that. Currently, I have only silver and quite a bit. I'd love doing it. It will reduce the volume of metal I have to store as well. When the gold to silver ratio changes, I'll swap it too. Yeah, a lot of people are waiting on that gold to silver ratio, but the platinum to silver is not being talked about enough, I think. And I think, like I said, if you have a lot of silver, getting yourself 1 ounce of platinum, I think that just makes every stacker a smart stacker. To just have 1 ounce, right? I just mentioned I'm closing in on 4. You don't have to have 4 ounces. You know, I get it. Gold and silver, safe haven assets, stood the test of time since Jesus walked the earth. They were used as money and seen as valuable. I get it. But platinum is very speculative, but it's also very similar, right? It's a rare earth metal. It has industrial uses. People do see it as being valuable, right? It's made into jewelry. You know, certain countries rely on it being a valuable metal, so they're not just going to let it go by the wayside, right? And that's kind of what we're seeing with palladium. Now, I know this is a controversial take, but most palladium comes from the country of Russia, right? That's a massive country with a massive economy. I get it. They have issues, all that stuff, but they're powerful enough of a country to say, we can't just let this metal just go by the wayside. So they're going to do everything they can to promote the idea that it's a precious metal. And over time, people will probably see it as that and then start looking for it in other areas if they don't want to get it from that country. But that's the idea I kind of see with platinum, right? Over time, it's become a money metal, right? A lot of people say it's not, but I think it over time has become that and will just continue that pattern. We're seeing more and more dealers and mints offer different variations of platinum, right? Just a few years ago, you couldn't find these kookaburras and these koalas. Perth Mint decided, hey, people want platinum, and we've been doing the platypus and the kangaroo and 1 ounce versions for a while. Let's try fractionals, and they've just taken off. People love these little things. I think silver has a bigger upside than platinum when the AU-AG ratio get closer than sell for AG for AU, under 30 to 1. Oh, yeah, 30 to 1, yeah. That would be a sweet, sweet, sweet swap for sure. But we're almost there with the platinum, realistically. And platinum used to be double gold. So that's the speculative part about it. A lot of people think it will reach that again, where platinum is double gold. Am I saying that's going to happen? I don't know. I never really like to make absolute statements or anything like that. But it's a possibility. And if it's a possibility, I'm willing to bet on it, right? Because platinum has had value for decades and decades and decades. I mean, it's not that new of a metal. It's not like palladium, right? A lot of people have already lost faith in palladium because it went from 3,000 to 1,000. And they're like, I'm never buying that stuff again. Forget it. But platinum kind of suffered the same fate way back in the teens, the 20 teens, and the late 20 single digits. I don't know what you would call it, 2000s. I hate that term, that calling it the 2000s, because the 2000s is all the 2000s. But anyways, the late 2000s, if you will, is really when platinum kind of did some weird or interesting stuff. And then the early teens, it also did some interesting stuff. But since then, it's just been bottom of the market. So people wrote it off a while back, and it's starting to come back. We can see that in the offerings, right? We see very, very old coins that were offered in fractional forms, like the Noble, like Isle of Man stuff. And then it kind of went away for a while. Same with the Platinum Eagles, right? They quit doing the fractional Eagles because people just didn't want them. Now Platinum's becoming more popular. Maybe they'll bring it back, but rumor has it they quit making the 1 ounces. I don't really get the U.S. Mint's logic, but it is what it is. But it's interesting stuff for sure. What's a good platinum to silver ratio, RS? I mean, I really think we're real close. I think 30 to 1 is solid. And what are we at right now? 33 to 1. So I think we're pretty much there, honestly. I don't know that it gets much better. Hey, Ren Time, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out tonight, my friend. I know, very long time no see. I know, I've been slacking on the channel. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm real sorry. I've just had a crazy busy summer. I've been trying to make a video here, a video there, but it's been a little bit inconsistent, and so have the live streams. So sorry to all my loyal followers, but thank y'all nonetheless for showing up and supporting me when I am around. I'll try to become a little more active as we start to settle back into routine of things, starting probably around August. All right. Ancient Egyptians use platinum. Yeah, I heard about that, Platinum Gnome. I have heard about some ancient history of platinum. It wasn't classified as a precious metal until I believe the Spanish discovered it, if you will. The Spanish discovered it. They discovered it in the sense of they found it. They said, what's this? Let's analyze it. Let's figure it out. And they figured it out. And there you go, platinum. But realistically, over time, it was used. It just wasn't recorded necessarily the same because it was impossible to deal with, right? They didn't have the technology to melt it down way back in the day. So they had to do with what they found. They had to just do what they could with it. So it's very different. They couldn't make it into coins back in like Jesus' time. All right. I will say it will happen. Niels Hahn, I love it. I love it, my friend. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, personally, I think so too. I don't make absolutes, but I think so too. Keyword think, right? And my thinking is just as good as anybody's thinking. So when I visit Bitcoin shows, few if any sellers have platinum. Yeah, that makes sense. Glad to serve you. And welcome to the live stream, my friend. I don't think I noticed a message from you yet. Oh, you did have one. Okay. Or yeah, you were talking about the 30 to 1. Yep. But yeah, the thing about coin shows and stuff like that, no offense to anybody at all, regardless of what your age is, we're all a wonderful stacking community. We got kids in here. We got older folks in here. We got people like me in here in the 30s. All different kinds of folks stack precious metals. So no offense to anyone, but the majority, and it's clear from my analytics that I can see on YouTube who's watching my videos, the majority of people are much older. And that older generation either got burned by platinum back in the day or have just grown up so much with gold and silver that they're old enough to even remember when at least silver was used as actual money. And so they don't really like the idea of platinum. They don't want to branch out. They're just kind of stuck in their ways. No offense, and that's perfectly fine if you're one of them individuals. But and when you go to a coin show, most of them dealers are looking to sell, and they're only going to stock what sells at the dealer. But when you look at a global scale, platinum sales have got to be up. I mean, they just do. With the new additions, like I mentioned, Kookaburra, Koala, other stuff that I could look up, just go on SD Bullion and see the different varieties. It's insane. I remember even just back in year 20, when I really got serious about stacking, I'd go on SD Bullion, you'd have your kangaroo, your maple, your eagle, and maybe some bars. That was it. That was almost all there was. Perth had an option, or the Royal Mint started in 2018 or whatever, but there wasn't a lot of options. Now, the variety is vast. even PAMP is making unique year Chinese calendar bars, right? So even bars are getting unique. So I think it's growing, but it will take some time, especially before we see stuff seriously at coin shows. Neil, I need to buy. All right, I'm getting a little behind on the chat. I've been rambling a good bit. Hey, Coins A to Z. Hey, Gold CIC or Gold Chick. Welcome to both y'all. Glad y'all could make it. Glad to see y'all here. Glad to have y'all. All right. I've been so busy with baseball. Hey, Ren Time, nothing wrong with that. You keep doing that, man. Keep improving. Keep getting better. Hope you're doing well with that. Hope your team's doing well. Who's your professional team, Ren Time? What pro MLB team do you like? Do you like the Rockies? Do you like the Diamondbacks? Who do you like? I don't think I ever asked you that question, and I don't think you live in a place with an MLB team. If I remember, I can't remember, but what's your MLB team? Hey, Ashton Gata, welcome to the live stream. Hey, Urban Ariels, welcome. Glad to see you here, man. We got 24 people watching the live stream right now. Awesome numbers, awesome turnout. Maybe I should go longer without doing. No, I'm just kidding, but. I don't know. Maybe it's just been a while and people are just hopping on like, whoa, Platinum Beast, he's back. But glad to see y'all here today. I really, really do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Welcome, Mo Love. Nickel Stacking Basketball Guru said, I do not watch MLB as game. I am watching WNBA as game tonight. Oh, you like the WNBA, huh? Well, that's cool, Nickel. That's cool. We got a WNBA team down here in Atlanta. It's not very popular, though. They had to move out into the hood. It's rough. They used to be down where the Hawks play, and their attendance was so low that the arena kicked them out, and they had to move to some little rinky-dink arena out in the hood of Atlanta. Man, I'm telling you, it's in a rough part of town. But we do have a team. I forget what their name is. They're the Atlanta Dream. Yeah, that's right, the Atlanta Dream. I've never been to a game, but I don't think it's too popular down here in Atlanta for whatever reason. You would think it would be, but it's not. So, yeah. Popcorn eyeballs. Love it, Mo. Love it. All right. Historically, platinum is really cheap. Yep, it is. Gold and silver. It is. For sure. Royal Mint struck first platinum Britannia in 2007. Yeah, I think you're correct about that, Coins A to Z. I think you are correct. They made the 1 ounce. I think the 2018 number was the 1/10 ounce. I think that's what I was referring to. But I think you are correct. If something happens to supply chain on platinum, it'll cause the price to run up. Mining, Russia cuts it off. Yep, anything is possible. What's up, Mr. Platinum? What's going on, Ashton? Hey, Liquid Electrium, CC, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it, my friend. Hi, Coins A to Z and Gold Chick. Yep, we got Gold Chick. We got Coins A to Z. We got some all-stars in this chat. We got Shadow Work up in here. We got a lot of good people. A lot of good folks. That must mean nobody else is streaming right now. I reckon. All right. Chicago Sox. Okay, Gold and Silver. You like the White Sox, huh? Not the Cubs, huh? Do you live down there on the south side of town, or is it just a family thing? Let me know. But that's cool. Chicago White Sox. All right. Being in Atlanta, you'd think I'd be a Braves fan, but I was actually kind of raised to be a Cardinals fan. I went to the Cardinals World Series back in 2013. That was an epic event versus the Boston Red Sox. I think Cardinals lost that series. I'm not that big on baseball, but I have been to Busch Stadiums more times than I can count. So it's mainly a family thing for me, though. I'm much more of a college football fan. I like Missouri Tigers, even though, again, I'm in Georgia. I've been here my whole life. I was raised to be a Missouri fan. Think Congress unique authority over platinum makes it the most valuable PM. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Shadow Work. That's a good point. They do have unique authority over platinum versus silver and gold. That is pretty interesting. I hadn't thought about that angle, but that is something worth thinking about. Gold Chick, not to mention you need 3,100 degrees. Yep, you do. What did Gold Chick say? It's toxic to melt because it's platinosis, which is permanent. Platinum tech stocks dry, must wear mask and goggles. Oh, wow. Interesting, Gold Chick. Interesting. I didn't know platinum was that toxic to deal with. I knew osmium was, but I didn't know platinum, but it would make sense being a platinum group metal. Good WNBA game tonight. All-Stars playing ladies Olympic team. Ah, very cool. Very cool stuff. Go USA in the Olympics. For sure. For sure. Platinum is challenging. Metal to mint. Numismatic items, hence the high premiums. Yep, I agree. Coins A to Z. People don't put that into account. They say, oh, the premiums, it's a scam. But it's really not. It's the cost of doing business with platinum. Central Illinois. Ah, I got you, gold and silver. I got you. So I reckon that would still mean you're probably closest to the White Sox stadium because I think the Cubs are a little bit further north, so that would make sense. You probably get White Sox on your local channels and stuff like that. Milwaukee Brewers, 76ers, and Bengals. Huh, interesting. So you like 3 different cities' teams. Very interesting, Nickel. You must be like in a town that's somewhere in the middle, all 3 of them, or something, right? Ashton Gata, I feel like platinum will be extremely valuable once technology catches up to it, the same way it's starting to catch up with silver. Yeah, I agree, Ashton Gata. I agree. And I really think we're going to see combustion engines take back off. I think a lot of uncertainty about electric cars has weighed heavy on platinum investors, but I think it'll turn itself back around. I mean, I think it's just inevitable. Kids and grandkids are Cars fans. Ah, nice, gold and silver. That's pretty neat. You're probably not too far from St. Louis either, are you? Being Southern Illinois, I believe you said. You're probably not too far from St. Louis either. I've stayed over in East St. Louis. Well, not East St. Louis, but like there's like a town, I think it's a little further north of East St. Louis. But in Illinois, on the Illinois side. But yeah, cool stuff nonetheless, my friend. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Cardinals have a great history. That's for sure. All right. Yep. Gold Chick said, yes, liquid. I stand corrected. It did once. It was a disaster. Oh, wow. I'm 1 gram away from finishing buying my first ounce of platy. Nice, Salty New York. Salty in New York. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations on that, my friend. Congratulations to you. And welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out tonight. Glad to see all of y'all. Man, we got a good group of folks out tonight. We got 22 people watching. Epic stuff. This will be a great turnout. A great addition to the channel, if you will. For sure. Yep. I just hit 3 ounces of platinum last week. Random buyback, 1/10 ounce got me there. No idea what I got, but it was $30 cheaper than anything else. Yep. Urban Aerials. Funny you mentioned that. I actually bought a 1/10 ounce on eBay. It got canceled. I made a video about it recently. And I went and bought another 1/10 ounce, but it was a random, and I'll have to wait until it comes in the mail to see what I got. But I'll be making a video about that, so y'all stay on the lookout for that. Yep, stack that gold, man. Stack that gold. Man, gold is so expensive, though. Man, it's so frustrating, man. So frustrating. It's like, I don't want to buy it, but I need to buy it because I don't have enough. Hey, Stack That Gold. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out tonight, my friend. It'll always go in catalytic converters. I agree, Liquid Electrium. I agree. And I don't think long-haul trucking, aircrafts, long-haul watercrafts, I don't think any of that stuff is ever going to go electric. I mean, goodness gracious. Could you imagine a cruise ship being powered by electricity or a freighter? Like, you stuck out in the middle of the ocean, you just got to wait till the sun charges your batteries. Like, I know there's a lot of sun out there and stuff, but if you hit a storm and now you don't have electricity until the clouds clear, like, goodness gracious. That would not be good. That'd be probably the worst place on earth, other than maybe in the sky in an airplane, to run out of electricity. But at least in the airplane, you can kind of maybe land somewhere, maybe, if you're not over water. So maybe intercontinental, is that the word? When you only fly within one continent, or one continent? Intercontinental flights? I don't know what the term would be, but maybe you could fly electric just within one country or one continent. I prefer the quarter ounce Platinum Eagles. Yep, I agree, man. I love them too. They're still a decent premium. You can still find them below $1,500 an ounce, and I think that's solid in my opinion. Y'all know that's my limit. And so yeah, as long as I can get them below $1,500 an ounce, I'll still pick up the quarter ounce Platinum Eagles. This was my first one, 2007, lowest mintage year. Pretty cool stuff. Not as cool as Coins A to Z stack, but hey, maybe one day I'll catch up to him. Do bullion dealers usually stick to the official ratio for swaps, or do they play the numbers a bit depending on the size of bullion units, i.e. kilos to ounces or 100 ounces? Well, Eldon Elder, they're in the business of making money, so they're probably not going to give you an even swap. However, I think doing a swap, you're probably better off visiting an LCS if you're able, like a local coin store. Again, they're in the business of making money, so they're probably going to have to make a little bit on the back end. So if the platinum to silver ratio, say, if you bring them 33 ounces of silver, they're not going to give you an ounce of platinum. You probably will have to bring 34 ounces, maybe a little bit more, something like that, and maybe they'll swing you that platinum deal. But yeah, so I would stick to local coin shops when it comes to swapping, because online bullion dealers are probably just going to consider it a sale and a buy, and they're just going to give you the regular numbers. I don't know that they do too much swapping in and out. Man, this chat is flying, and I am missing messages, so I apologize if I missed some of y'all's questions. I'm going to try to get to them as the best I can, but I'm going to take a look at our poll here and see what we got going so far. I want to take a look at that because I know y'all been voting in it. Let's see here. We got 6% think U.S. elections will have the biggest impact. We got 29% think international wars will have the biggest impact on platinum. Interesting stuff, especially with that country in the Northeast causing issues and being a big producer of platinum. That could very well be true. Closed mining operations is 32%, very close to international wars in the poll. Obviously, a lot of mining operations are closing in Africa where they mine the most platinum. So that is a great area of concern for us platinum stackers. And 32% also believe inflation. Now, inflation is an interesting one because most people think of gold and silver when it comes to inflation being the biggest impacted, but it really impacts everything that costs anything, right? Your groceries, interest rates on loans, your automobiles, your homes. Everything you buy is impacted by inflation, so platinum is going to be in that realm as well. It's just inevitable. So it's interesting. We're about dead even on international wars, closed mining operations, and inflation. So that's interesting to see in the poll so far. Let's get back into the chat a little bit here. Hey, Jam 2.1, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad to see you here tonight. I appreciate you very, very much for joining us. Eldon Elder, thanks for that. I do have a local dealer who knows me and values my business. I will talk it over with him. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, Eldon. You are very, very welcome, my friend. Glad I could help. Glad I could share some wisdom with you. War is here. Yes, it is indeed, Liquid Electrum. It is. It is. It is ramping up in multiple places, and who knows what the future will hold. Especially with U.S. elections happening. I mean, the future is very, 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 I can't say very enough, uncertain. So, yeah. 34 grams. Very nice, Nickel. Very nice. I'll follow South African mining news, and it's getting dire. Oh, yeah, it is. It is getting dire over there. For sure. For sure, for sure. I'm thinking there will be a dip in gold and spike in platinum before the election and the opposite immediately after. Very well could be, Shadow Work. Solid logic and reasoning, I believe. That just makes sense because one party is for, combustion engines, and one is not for combustion engines, and they don't necessarily have that much influence, like 100% over the markets, but they do have some serious power. So whoever ends up winning that out is really going to kind of make things happen one way or another, I believe. Is this the guy who only buys platinum? Hey, Atomic Rooster. No, sirree. I do not only buy platinum, however, it is my favorite metal, and it is what I am the most heaviest in. So, I have more silver than platinum, but that's just because it's so dirt cheap. But realistically, from a ratios perspective, I have a lot more platinum. So I do focus mainly on platinum. I do buy mainly platinum, but I buy all the precious metals, Atomic. I'm not just a platinum person. That would probably be Niels Hahn. Although I believe he buys silver too, so even he is not just platinum. Haven't seen his 2024 Platinum Eagle yet. Yep, no one has, Gold Chick. It hasn't been released yet. The U.S. Mint. The rumor has it they're canceling it, which is odd since other mints are increasing production of platinum. The U.S. Mint's deciding to reduce platinum. I think a lot of that has to do with the price that they put out on the Eagles and stuff. I don't really know all the ins and outs. It's always been kind of difficult with the U.S. Mint. They're just an oddball mint. I'll just say it. 120 ounces. Very nice, Gold Chick. Very nice. Atomic Rooster. I wouldn't get too excited about war, etc. We all want our stacks to increase in price, but things can turn dire really fast, especially in an area. Oh, yeah, Atomic. Yeah, I'm not excited about it at all. I'm not. I know I've talked a good bit about it in this live stream, but I'm not excited about it at all, right? I would never want the reason my platinum to go up to be because of war. I wouldn't get excited like, oh, platinum's way in the moon, but the whole world's going to crap. Like, no, that's not what I want at all, right? I'd rather just have a gradual increase over time, naturally for platinum, versus having a war be the reason why. Because I reckon I'm still old enough. Well, I don't really know. I reckon I'm actually past the age of a draft, but it wouldn't even matter, right? Because it'd be chaos. So, yeah, definitely don't want war, but things happen, and anything is possible. So it's just a possibility, really. And so, does your local coin shop carry much platinum down around Atlanta? The LCS in the Midwest doesn't carry much platinum. And what they had, I purchased 1 to 1/4 ounce of Platinum Eagles. Bradley Osborne, well, they carry it when it comes in. They do have platinum pretty regularly. It obviously is less than their silver and gold offerings, but they do have platinum almost always when I go in to see them. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to come by at LCS's down here. Yeah, nickel stacking. A lot of people believe that. A lot of people do. I mean, I can see it for sure. For sure. How many ounces would you stop at? I know everyone's situation is different, but how much would you be like, okay, I am good? JM 2.1. Well, here's the thing, right? I don't know that I have an exact number I would stop at. However, I will say this. As you can see, I have multiple of the same coins here. These kookaburras and stuff, right? And the koalas, I got multiple of them. Because they're cheap and I can pick them up pretty easily. So I'll keep buying until I'm satisfied. Where would I be satisfied with platinum? I don't know, maybe like 10 to 20 ounces maybe. Like a tube of Platinum Eagles, that would sound pretty solid. But here's what I'll say, right? I'm also a little bit of a collector bug. I don't get into the high numismatic stuff. I buy cheap stuff. But if they continue the Kookaburra series in 1/10 ounce, rather than picking up like 10 of them in a year, I would just pick up one every year and add to my stack over time like that. So there's really no limit per se, but I would slow it down substantially once I've gotten to a certain point, like 10 to 20 ounces. Probably 20 is what I would go with. Once I'm at 20 ounces, I'll slow it down to just getting the new stuff when it comes out and not worrying about adding to the stack. But that's just me. I mean, a lot of people are a lot different. Yeah, gold and silver, 1,000 ounces of silver, 100 hold. Of gold, I think you meant to say. But yeah, I would say 20 ounces of platinum would be pretty solid. Your favorite question, what should you buy next, Ren Time? Well, Ren, have you given up on the 1/10 ounces since they're all 130 and above? Have you given up, or are you back on the 1/10 train? Because that will determine my suggestion. And with the recent dip in platinum, you can actually get 1/10ers below 130, but you got to get the 2023 Kookaburra, which nobody really likes. If it's still available, is it not? Let me check here. Let's see. Nope, yep, the 2023 Kookaburra is below 130 on eBay, and the 2024 Britannia is below 130 as well, both from RJ Bullion. So, yeah. No, I am behind because of baseball. 100 is your stopping point. Well, that doesn't really make much sense because aren't most of your 1/10 ounces? Didn't you pay more than 100? Like that's what I'm almost positive you pay more than 100 for all your 1/10ers, right? Oh, you're welcome, Jam 2.1. You are very welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining our live stream and asking good questions. Y'all are asking a lot of good stuff. I love it. I love it. You can take guys out the jungle, but not the jungle out of men. Yep. That's right, Nickel. All right, no, I'm behind because of baseball. He means 100 ounces. Oh, 100 ounces. Oh, stopping point's 100 ounces. So, but are you willing to buy 1/10 ounces above $130 is what I meant? Because you asked me what I think you should get. And that depends on what like your budget and your limit is for premium and stuff like that. Seems like a good number. Yeah, stack that gold. I agree. 20 ounces of gold, 20 ounces of platinum, and maybe 500 ounces of silver, I think, would be a nice stack. I would love to have that amount and that ratio probably. 100 ounces of platinum is a lofty goal. Yeah, it is. What's your stack, Coins A to Z? Have you taken an inventory, or do you like to share that number? Because I'm kind of curious. How many ounces of platinum you got? Yes, 1/10 at 130 is fair. Yeah, it's fair. Well, Ren Time, you know I love the 1/10 ounces. Have you got a 5-gram platinum bar yet? You can find them for about 200. If you don't have one of them, that's a solid deal, I think. Yeah, Liquid Electrum. We used to be able to get grams of platinum for 40 bucks. Back in the good old days, if you will. Back in the good old days. The kilo ball of platinum that defines the kilo and gram was remade because of technical inaccuracy and deterioration after 250 years a year or two ago. Huh, interesting. You don't have a 5-gram bar? Yeah, you should get one of them, Ren. If you can squeeze 200 bucks together, get one of them 5-gram bars. I think Liberty on eBay still has them, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a quick look here. That's what I've been eyeballing. But I just can't shy away from the 1/10 ouncers. Especially below 130. Let's see what 5-gram. Yeah, Liberty has Argo Horaeus at 190, Pamp at 193, and Valcambi at 194. So that Argo Horaeus at 190.62, that's solid, Ren. I'd probably pick that up, honestly. That actually wouldn't be bad to add to my little grammar here. That'd be a nice little addition. And I could get the 5-gram palladium, and then I'd have 1 gram platinum, 5-gram platinum, 1 gram palladium, 5-gram palladium. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, gold chick. That's what I was talking about. Like once my stack's nice, I'll just stick to numismatic, or not, I say numismatic, but really just new release numismatic. I would never go back and buy old stuff for extreme premiums. That's just not me. That's just not how I like to do it. But when new stuff comes out, I definitely pick it up, even if it's a little bit more than a standard bar. Only 1 gram of palladium. I do too, Liquid Electrium. I do too. Unfortunately, my state charges sales tax on palladium. So my 1 gram that I have, it was a gift from someone, so I didn't get charged any tax. But yeah, my state charges tax on palladium, so I shy away from it real easily. I have a difficult time justifying buying it when I have to pay an extra 9% on top of the premium. It's like silly. But I might pony up and buy the 5 grammer just for the heck of it. Who knows? Maybe if palladium gets down low enough, I'll do that. Nice, stack that gold. Very nice. Very cool stuff, my friend. Congratulations on that 1-ounce palladium bar. That's an epic pickup. Wish I could get bullion palladium eagles, but they're like hen's teeth. Yeah, they're hard to justify. Shadow work. I'd love to get a palladium eagle too, but the premiums is just silly. It's like double the price. 100% premium. It's like I'm not buying a palladium necklace here or a palladium ring. I'm buying a palladium coin. Come on. Cut me some slack. With a $25 face value. Nice, Liquid Electrum. Nice, nice. Very cool. Got to take advantage of the low price. Thanks, Hard Whirl and Platinum Beast. Oh, you're welcome, Stack That Gold. You're very welcome. So, Platinum Beast, you're thinking of 5 gram? Yeah, get the 5 gram bar, Ren. Get the 5 grammer. That's what I think you should get. Literally 100%. Yeah, Shadow Work. Exactly. $25 face value, but 100% premium on a coin. They don't even charge 100% premium on like proof eagles and stuff. Well, I reckon they do now. Didn't I hear? I think I heard something about they increased the price to what, $90? Or was that on the Morgans and Pieces? Which a lot of people are not happy about that, and I think they are going to fall out of favor here sooner rather than later. Maybe not the first year, but I don't really know. Haven't kept up too much with it. Remember Palladium at 2,900? Yeah, I remember Liquid. I remember that. That was insane. Insane stuff. What's going on, Strange AZZ? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it out tonight, my friend. Glad to see you here. Yeah, it did get to 3,400. I remember that too, Nickel. I remember that. Good back. Gold back. I love those suckers too. Very interesting concept. Yeah, it is an interesting concept, right? It's like a gold certificate, but it's actually made out of gold. I've heard it's hard or difficult to extract the gold from that, though. So that's the one caveat. Because there's plastic mixed in it, it's hard to extract the gold, is what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see. Did Coins A to Z say how much platinum he had? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how many ounces I have, but not 100 ounces yet, I'm pretty sure. Ah, okay, Coins A to Z. I found a great deal on a complete 4-coin proof set of 2007 Britannias on eBay, a numismatic dream set. Ooh. Did you buy it, or is it still available? Let's see. Platinum, proof, Britannia. That would be amazing to have, wouldn't it? A whole 4-coin proof set. I'm not seeing it, so you must have bought it. I have 20 grams of platinum, not that much. Well, you'll get there, Ren. You'll get there. That's 20 grams more than the majority of people in the world, so think of it that way, my friend. And you're only 14 years old. You know how much platinum I had when I was 14? None. Not a drop. So you're already doing better than the rest of us. Burns off plenty of videos on it. But why extract when it will stay intact? Yeah, JM 2.1. No, I get that. I don't know. It's like, I reckon it's more to do with the future liquidity of it. You know, if, like, I love the concept, right, of gold backs. But like if I took gold backs to like a refinery or something and just wanted the value of the gold, would they charge more because it's more difficult than a gold bullion coin, which is pretty much already pure? So like that's kind of my thinking behind it. But I don't know if it's easy. I don't know enough, right? I'll admit that I don't know enough about gold backs. So if it's easy to get the gold out, then hey, that makes it even cooler in my book. $3,400 is why 1,800 seemed a deal I couldn't pass up, even though spot was sub 1,000. Yeah, I get that, Shadow Work. I really do. I get that. I understand that. That's why it's easier for me to justify and think about it more these days than it was way back in the day. I kind of wrote it off way back, but now it's the premium's a little bit more justifiable knowing where it was. Bought that rare set more than a year ago. Nice, Coins A to Z. Very cool. Very cool pickup. $190 for a 5-gram. That's good. Yeah, it is, Rin Time. That's solid. Solid price. Brother sold his platinum at 2,000 before I was born. Geez, Gold Chick, how old are you? Like, are you a teenager or something? Like, there's no way. When was platinum 2,000? Wasn't it like 10 years ago? Dadgum, there's no way. Hold up. I gotta check this out. There's no way. 24? Are you 24? Then it couldn't have been before you were born, right? Yeah, platinum went in 2000 back in 2000, was it? No, couldn't have been before you were born. It was definitely before you were of the age of knowing what's going on in the world, really. But as far as before you were born, I don't think platinum was quite there back in the year 2000. Let's take a quick look here. No, platinum back in 2000, platinum was like $500-600. So yeah, it definitely was 1998 crisis. I don't even know what that is. The chart I'm looking at, platinum was around $400 back in 98. Of course, that was after I was born though, so I was alive, albeit young. Yeah, definitely, Ren Time. Make a video. Show your whole platinum stack. 40, or what was it, 40 grams? No. How many grams? 20 grams? What was it you said? Is worth 4 figures? Very nice. Very nice, Ren. Very cool stuff. Yeah, 2008 was when it went up, and then it took a nosedive down. But then it went back up for a while in the teens. The early teens, 2010 to like 2014, it was 1,500 plus. So it was still a better price in the or a higher price in the teens, for sure. Lehman crashed. It was 600 before that. Ah, I see, Gold C. I see. Interesting. My full collection, gold, silver, and platinum. Yeah, that'd be sweet, Ren Time. That'd be definitely sweet. Yeah, 20 grams of platinum. All right. Sweet. 4 figures. Nice. Very cool stuff. 2008, 2290 platinum. Yep, nickel. We all wish it was back there. But we don't wish we had the economy the same. That's the thing. I want to see platinum go up, but I don't want the economy to crash. It's kind of like love-hate. But it is a form of prepping, I reckon. Yeah, that's right. It was before the collapse. Yeah, that's true. I think silverbacks would function better without the dragon, and if it was a sterling silver foil instead of plastic fused pure metal. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, Shadow Work. A sterling silver foil. Yeah, a sterling silver foil would be a lot better, I think. Well, thank you, Atomic Rooster. I appreciate you saying that. And this isn't even the whole platinum set. I got more platinum elsewhere. This is just what I happen to have close by to show y'all. Gold didn't break 2,000. Yeah, it didn't back then. It wasn't even 2,000 back then. That'd be kind of cool, Ren Time. A video making money flipping cards. That'd be pretty sweet. Might as well use your paper money to buy something that's going to hold value while paper money still has some purchase. Yeah, exactly, Eldon. Exactly. Ain't that the truth? That's the logic with all of us stackers. Silver would have to be like $1,000 an ounce for that to make sense. You mean the foals? You mean the foals jam? Like the silver foal? Yeah, that's true. It would have to be like $1,000 an ounce. Or the foals would have to be like a couple bucks or something. Which I reckon that's what they go for, right? A couple bucks maybe? I don't know. Coal issue was part of Platinum's rice shortage. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Happened before W allowed people working part-time Burger King by 600,000. Yeah. Well, now, Nickel, people working at the Burger King ain't never going to buy a house. Any house. They can't even afford rent. I mean, I think people working part-time at the Burger King should just be a starting job for a teenager. It shouldn't really be your career. But yeah, I mean, now people with careers can't even buy houses. It's amazing, actually, isn't it? When y'all really think about it, Joe Schmo down the block could get a house for nothing. Or not for nothing, but just without any proof of anything. And now you can't even get a house if you got a full-time career, really even making like six figures. I mean, you making six figures, you're getting a starter home. Making $100,000 a year, you're getting a starter home. Dadgum. $100,000 a year, you used to be living high on the hill. And now you barely get a starter home, right? No living in high cotton for you when you make $100,000 a year. What a world we live in. What a time to be alive. What'd Gold Chick say? Oh, nothing. All right. Stack that gold as a youngin' too. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Stack that gold. Yeah, we got all age groups in the stacking community these days. It's pretty nice to see, right? I'm in my 30s. Some of my viewers are in their 60s, 70s, and some of my viewers are teenagers. It's pretty cool. Pretty diverse group we got in the stacking world. That's for sure. Yeah, pretty cool stuff for sure. They switched to palladium and auto industry took over. It was 175 when I got a bar. I was 2 and don't recall the present. That's funny. That's funny, Gold Chick. That's real funny. Man, you're 24. You are 24. That's amazing. Congratulations to getting stacking early. I wish I was stacking seriously at 24. I didn't start seriously until I was about 20, maybe 6 or 7. So not too far behind you, but a little bit. Enough to make a difference, realistically. All right. Oh yeah, that is something to be proud of, Ren. That's real. That's something to be real proud of. Not a lot of people your age got the discipline, man. They get $20, they go blow that $20 in 20 seconds. But you're out here stacking, investing, doing all the smart moves. At a young age, you'll set yourself up for success. That's for sure. Hey, what's going on? Zach Johnson. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Thank you for being a loyal member of the Gold Beast Squad and a loyal moderator of the Platinum Beast channel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much. Living in interesting times. Yes, we are, Zach Johnson. We are indeed, for sure. These are some interesting times to be alive. Discipline is the key to success. Exactly right, Rentime. That's exactly right. Wish I started stacking when I was given my first eagle in 96. Was just told to hold on to it. It'd be worth something someday. It took me many years to understand what that meant. Yeah, well, and I kind of didn't take advantage of my stacking journey early either. I was given a silver eagle for every birthday and Christmas from birth until my grandfather passed away a few years back, and really wish I took advantage way back then. I just thought it was a cool little shiny silver dollar. I was like, oh, this must be rare. But I didn't really think too much more of it, but I wish I did, because I could have been stacking eagles at $5-6 an eagle back in the day. Oh yeah, Coins A to Z. Ren's only 14. Yep, that's pretty incredible, ain't it? It really is. I love opals. I got thousands in black opal. Ah, opals. You talking about the gemstone liquid? Yeah, opals are really neat. I like the color, and I like the shine they give and stuff. It's a pretty neat little gemstone. Yep. Year before Gold Chick was born. Started in 99. Nice. Nickel was like, man, I don't know about this Y2K, man. I better start stacking. Who knows what's going to happen in Y2K? Better late than never. Y2K. What an interesting time to be alive, right? How many here have loose gemstones? I only got one. I think it's a sapphire. I haven't really gotten big into the gemstones. I was given it to me as part of my inheritance from my father, albeit he's not that old, but I don't know. He just decided to give it to me. He got paid by somebody in gemstones and gave me one. He was like, here you go. A little early inheritance. I was like, all right, I'll hold on to this. See where it goes. Coins A to Z, my channel's called Ren Stocks. Yep. Yeah, Coins A to Z. Definitely check out Ren Stocks. He's got some cool stuff. Cool videos. Got a nice collection of raw and cabbed opal, including some really pretty Gilson opal. Ah, very cool, Coins A to Z. Very nice. Very nice. Ah, that's cool, Stack That Gold. Geologists are pretty neat people. That would be a pretty cool career to get into. I really like the gemstone that comes from the Dominican Republic. I brought back one with me. It's not very valuable, but it's a cool little color, and it's only in the Dominican. What's the name of it? Do y'all know what it's called? Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like a blue. It's like a light blue. I brought me back a little necklace made out of it and put it on my rearview mirror on my truck, and it just kind of hangs there. Reminds me of when I got to visit Dominican. Pretty cool little place. Anyone have Euperlite? It's from the shores of Lake Michigan and is fluorescent under black light. I've never even heard of Euperlite. I'll have to check that out. Ooh, black opal is very gorgeous. Wow. That is a gorgeous gemstone. Let's see what Euperlite is. Euperlite. Ooh. Gray rocks, fluorescent. Wow. It's pretty incredible. Wow. That's amazing. Does it just make that color when the sun is shining on it perfectly? Is that how it works? Or is it like a glow-in-the-dark type of thing where it absorbs light? That's pretty cool. Black Opal Direct. I'll have to check that out. Liquid, I'll have to check that out. Probably lapis, but could be a bunch of different material. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Gemstone, Dominican Republic. Ah, it's Larimar. Larimar. Well, actually, I don't know if that's what they made. I don't know. Well, no, yeah, I think that is what they gave me. Larimar. Yeah, have y'all ever heard of that? That's a pretty gemstone. Hey, Trolge. Welcome to the live stream. You love platinum. I love platinum too, my friend. Glad you could make it out to the live stream today. Glad to see you here. But Larimar, I believe, is the gemstone I brought back. Yeah, apparently I do. If that's what it is. It looks like that. It's hanging in my truck right now. I don't really want to go out there and get it off my rearview mirror. But I'm pretty sure Larimar is what they gave me. And I brought it back from the Dominican Republic. Now, granted, it was dirt cheap, so I don't know if it was Larimar. I think I gave them like, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks. It's just a little piece of it, but probably like low quality or something, but it's cool nonetheless. But yeah, I brought back some Larimar. Lapis is only good stained. Huh. But yeah, I believe it is Larimar nickel. Does anyone stack rhenium bullion? You know, I've heard a lot about rhenium. I believe Shadowwork's the one that stacks the rhenium, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Shadowwork? Do you have rhenium? Or was it something else you posted the other day? Labradorite and spectralite. Wow. Man, there's a lot of cool gemstones. I got to check out some of these things to see what they're all about. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool, gorgeous, precious, and semi-precious metals, material, including gem, amylite, gem, spectralite, etc. Okay, coins A to Z. And anyone else that wants to answer this question. And yes, Trolls, I have heard of iridium. Maybe it was Loper Painter that has the iridium. I have heard of iridium, and I have heard a lot of talk about iridium. A lot of people have been talking about that precious metal. I don't have any in my stack, but something to keep an eye on for sure. Thank you, whoever's hitting that celebrate button. I appreciate you. All right. You have a rough, processed, and polished. It is money. Oh, okay. You have lapis? Is that what you're saying you have? I don't stack rhenium, but my dealer just got a 1-ounce rhenium bar on the cheap. Not selling it, but I got to see it. Pretty dull metal, but at one time was worth over $20,000. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, let me ask y'all this. Since y'all are big into the gemstones and everything. Are gemstones not like diamonds where they can just be made in a lab? And I know that there's a market for lab-made versus natural diamonds. But on a scientific spectrum and to the naked eye, you know, they're dang near exactly the same. So can you not make all gemstones just in a lab for dirt cheap? Or is it different depending on the gemstone? Like, are some able to be made and some aren't? Is that how it works? I don't really know. I know diamonds are what? Coal that has been put under pressure. Can't make opal. Okay, can't make opal. So perhaps certain gemstones you can't make and certain ones you can. So that's kind of interesting. What are some other ones? And so the earth only, so are they like precious metals where the earth only has so much and once it's all mined, it's all gone? Like, is that how it works? Or for the most part, are gemstones more abundant than metals? Or does the earth create new amounts, right? Because a lot of them are essentially rocks at the end of the day, and they go through a process of weathering and different kinds of things, natural environments and stuff. So will the earth make more of these gemstones, or does the earth have a finite amount? Some can be, some can't. Okay. No. No to the earth doesn't make more? Is that what you're saying? Opal is way rarer than diamond and found in less locations. Huh. Interesting. Price is falling on man-made diamonds for jewelry. Yeah, it is, because you can make them in a lab. Exactly the same. But that was my question about other gemstones. Like you can't make, yeah, carbon. Okay, yeah, not coal, carbon. That's right. So you can't make some of these other gemstones though, huh? Interesting. I'll have to take a closer look into some of this stuff. I'll have to do my research. Emeralds are rarer than diamonds? That'd be interesting to look into. Because emeralds are pretty popular. Nice green gemstone. I've made gold before. Man, gold and silver, how'd you make gold? Because I've heard that process is extremely expensive, extremely time consuming, and just ridiculous. So did you really, or are you talking about, well, no, I've heard you can make it. I've heard it's just extremely, somebody, who was it that was telling me that? Was it A to Z telling me you can make precious metals, but it's like ridiculous? King Midas over here. I love it, Liquid Electro. Oh my goodness. Can rubies be lab made? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody else might know. Gemstones are discovered in veins. Ah, interesting. Diamond prices are mostly a result of marketing than rarity or intrinsic value. Yeah, what is it? De Beers? De Beers did all that baloney back in the day? Lapis is my specialty. Sarah sang, man, y'all are some gemstone experts. Maybe I need to become the gemstone beast. Like, dang. Rubies can be made. Okay, so rubies can be made in a lab. Interesting. It's radioactive. What? The process to make gold, gold and silver? That's wild. Radioactive gold. Jeez. That's interesting. There's a famous elite watch company from Switzerland, I believe, that grows synthetic gems in a lab to make the casings of some of their watches. Not easily to grow, though. Ah, interesting. Diamonds is a girl's best friend. Yeah, Mo Love, you are correct about that. It don't matter if it's made in the lab or made in the ground. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. That is very, very true. In a nuclear reactor. Ah, interesting. Moissanite is sealed in the lab. Okay, all right. Man, y'all are some gemstone experts, I tell you. All right, man, we are averaging above 20 watchers. That is incredible. Thank y'all so much. Truly, truly. Can't thank y'all enough for that. I'm sure my subscriber count's going up quite a good bit. I haven't even mentioned hitting the like button or anything, so if y'all wouldn't mind, if y'all are watching, hit the like button on the computer. It's at the bottom. On the cell phone, all you got to do is hold the screen. It should pop up. If not, there should be 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. Hit that like button for me. Really appreciate it. Really helps me out a lot. And if you feel like it, subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with future live streams we do. Always love seeing all of y'all hop in here and chit-chat back and forth with one another and with me. So thank y'all so much for that. And welcome, Zardoz, to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad to see you here today. Really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yes, synthetic rubies, emeralds, sapphires, tanzanite can all be made, but identified by me. Just you, right, Gold Chick? Nobody else. You have the eye for the fakes, and you know how to spot them, and you know how to tell them. Gold is very expensive lab grown. That's what I've heard, too. That's what I've heard, too. All right, Metal Matt in the building and has been Platinum B Squad for 5 straight months. Incredible. Thank you so much, Metal Matt. I appreciate you being a Platinum B Squad member. I really, really do. I appreciate it greatly. Because of your contribution to my channel, as well as other people like Shadow Work and stuff, I'm able to get stuff like this 1/4 ounce Platinum Eagle. You know, I obviously use my own money that I make from my job and stuff. Different jobs, careers, businesses, whatever ventures I have. And I use that to buy platinum, but I also use the money from my YouTube channel to buy it. So because of members like you and Shadow Work and others, I'm able to do that. So thank you so much for that 5 months of loyalty. Can't thank you enough, my friend. And honestly, I'm surprised I haven't seen a pop-up like that for Shadow Work. I don't know if he's been 5 months quite yet, but it should be coming up soon. I'll make videos on them. Very nice, Ren Time. Very nice. I look forward to seeing them videos. I used to cut, grind, polish my own minerals into cabo cons decades ago. Ah, wow. That's pretty cool. Coins A to Z. Pretty neat. Phone died on the PC now. Oh, that's all right, Liquid Electrum. My PC is actually about to die, or my MacBook, if you will. But we'll keep the live stream rolling past when the MacBook dies, because I'm streaming on the phone. I just like to have the MacBook open to search stuff, but we'll keep it rolling even if it does die. But regardless, thank you for your dedication in swapping over to the PC from the phone. Been listening for the whole show. Well, thank you, Metal Matt. I appreciate you listening and being here, man. It really helps me out a whole lot. When YouTube sees I get a lot of viewers, like I have been right now, above 20 viewers, I think YouTube pushes my video out to more people, so that really helps me out, even when y'all are just watching in the background. So thank y'all for that. I do appreciate it. Just subscribe. Fun show. Well, thank you, Liquid Electrium. I appreciate that, my friend. I really, really do. Yeah, it has been fun hanging out and chilling with y'all and talking. I really got to get into, I got to figure it out. Maybe one of y'all can help me. Is Neil Han in here? I don't know. But what I've been trying to research and find is a way to live stream my computer screen. Because what I'd love to do is I'd love to have a live stream where I'm on the computer and I can search stuff that y'all tell me to search and take a look at this and that and blah, blah, blah. Because usually when I do these live streams, I just have the computer next to me and I can search stuff, but it would be much more efficient if y'all could see what I'm searching. And I don't really want to be one of those guys who just shows the computer screen from the phone and whatnot. Oh my goodness, Shadow Work coming in with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Shadow Work. That is incredible of you. Incredibly generous. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for that, my friend. Wow. Super, super generous. Shadow Work, you are the best. Everyone needs to go check out Shadow Work. I'd post your channel link in the chat, but my computer died. But everyone go check out Shadow Work. He shouldn't be hard to find. You could probably just search him in the YouTube search and he'll come up. But thank you, Shadow Work. Thank you so much, my friend. You have just been such a loyal member of my channel. Can't thank you enough, truly. Wow. Incredible. Thank you. So, so very much. Wow, that's an incredibly generous gift. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate it all the more. So thank you. So, so very much. All right. Found you by doing a specific search for platinum videos. Subscribe now. Well, thank you, Eldon Elder. Glad you were able to find me doing a search. Every once in a while, I'll do that same search. I'll search platinum. I don't know if YouTube knows it's me and just posts my videos, but I try to see what y'all see. And, you know, a good number of my videos do pop up when you type platinum into the search bar. So that's kind of nice. I mean, I've made tons of videos on the metal, so kind of makes sense that that would happen. But, yeah, super, super cool. Can't thank y'all enough. So, yeah. Thank you so very much. Thank you. All right. So incredibly generous. All right, back to the chat. Oh, we got Concurring Lion in the building. Welcome to the live stream, Concurring Lion. Glad you could make it out today, my friend. Glad to see you here. Glad you could join us. Oh my goodness, another super chat from Liquid Electrium. Wow, incredibly generous. Thank you so much, Liquid Electrium. Wow. Get more medals. All right, I sure will. I will be sure to do that. I will put that $5 straight into more platinum. And I will be sure to, I'll be sure to mention y'all, both of y'all, when I do that. I'll do my very best to mention y'all in the video I make when I post my new pickup from my super chats and ad revenue and stuff like that, because y'all deserve it, man. Y'all deserve some serious recognition. I don't know. Do you have a channel, Liquid Electrium? I don't know that I've seen you in one of my live streams before. If you do, but I'll have to shout you out and do some research and check out your channel, because, wow, thank you so much. Thank you for that $5 super chat, my friend. Super incredibly generous of you, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you. All right. Thank you. Trolls 1, thanks for the intel. Yep. Liquid Electrium, too cool. Yep, ain't he? Yeah, he's too cool, man. Liquid Electrium is the man. You too, Shadow Work, man. Both of y'all super chatting me. So generous. I'm just always blown away by y'all's generosity. I tell you, man. I'm just a guy on YouTube posting videos, live streams, trying to just have fun and hang with y'all and whatnot. But the fact that y'all feel compelled to super chat me is just super generous. Can't thank y'all enough. And look up the definition of electrum. I'm on Whatnot selling paper money. Oh, I think you told me about that in one of the last live streams we did. I think that was you. I think maybe I even looked at your Whatnot. I can't remember. But that's cool. I'll have to check that out too. Oh man, Metal Matt. What in the world? $1.50. Woo! Now wait a minute. Is that just a sticker? That's one of them stickers, isn't it? One of the popcorn stickers or something. For some reason, I can't even like it. I don't even know what's going on here. But thank you for that $1.50 Metal Matt. Thank you so very much, man. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Wow, incredible, man. Y'all have been just so generous this live stream. I'm telling you. I've had a good time hanging out with y'all too. And we're going to keep it rolling because like y'all deserve it with them super chats, man. I tell you, we'll keep it rolling. But yeah, thank you so much, Metal Matt. Super, super generous of you, my friend. How much does all your platinum combined weigh? Well, Trolls, I've got almost 4 ounces of platinum, 4 troy ounces. We're going to hit that mark on my next pickup, so be on the lookout for that video coming up when it does come in the mail. I will show y'all that. But yeah, I'm closing in on 4 ounces, so pretty cool to see for sure. Watching with popcorn, LOL, so have a sticker. Well, thank you, Metal Matt. I appreciate that. Popcorn's always a good snack to have. So you enjoy that popcorn, my friend, and just keep on listening. I appreciate you just being here. You've been a loyal follower for clearly 5 months, but realistically longer, and I can't thank you enough. Shadowwork, yes it is. What did Shadowwork say? Isn't Electrum amalgamation? Huh. I'll have to look up what both of them terms mean. Amalgamation and Electrum. I don't really know. What does that mean? Stack That Gold said, I know Liquid Electrum and Gold Chick are always on Sal's streams. Probably. And so they probably found me through him. Uncle Sal's a true stacking legend on YouTube. I'm telling y'all, he is the best stacking channel on YouTube. I know a lot of people have a lot of favorites and stuff, but Uncle Sal is just a legend, man. He always shouts me out, posts my link in his channel on the live streams when I show up. He always is commenting on my videos and watching them. I'm amazed because he's such a large channel. Nobody does that. None of the big boys come to my channel, comment, watch, post my channel link in their chat. He's just a superhero when it comes to stacking. I have great gratitude towards Uncle Sal, man. I tell you. But yeah, I'm a mod on Sal's stream. Oh, nice, Liquid Electrium. That makes sense. You probably posted my YouTube link a time or two. Over on there. Uncle Sal saved you. Oh, nice. Wow, I'd love to hear that story, Liquid Electrium. I really would. Yep, Coins A to Z. We all love Sal. Uncle Sal's the best, man. I'm telling you. He is the best. I was a lost goner. Well, the man, the myth, the legend. Yep, that's what I say too. He's a man, the myth, the legend. Uncle Sal. Comments on my videos. Post my channel link in his live streams. I mean, overall, just amazing dude. And he says he's got a full-time job too. So it's not like he's just, like an old retiree or something. He works. He puts in a lot of effort. He's always posting videos. I'm telling you, like he posts videos nonstop every day, multiple times a day usually. And he's always live streaming, man. He puts in work on YouTube. Something I can only dream of having time or energy or everything to do. His full-time job is YouTube. Yeah, pretty much, right? I kind of do wonder how much he makes. I'm sure it's a nice little add to the income for sure for him. Because he gets lots of views, lots of people super chatting, and he's got tons of members and stuff. It's cool stuff. Trolled said, oh, no cap. Sal is the GOAT. Yeah, as the millennial, or not even millennials, as the Gen Z would say, right? All the Gen Z terminology. On God, no cap. Sal is the GOAT. Man. I don't even know what the millennial equivalent would be. What did we say back in the day? We use, I don't know. We use just basic words like that's sick or that's maybe lit. Maybe that was probably even a little after me. Lit, sick. Uncle Sal is a G. A G, OG. OG is probably like he's the OG, right? That's the millennial term. Uncle Sal's the OG. I'm a Gen Xer. All right. Nothing wrong with being a Gen Xer, Liquid Electrum. Motivated you to get all that platinum. Well, Trolls, when I started stacking, I was a silver and gold stacker. And I was curious about platinum and palladium. I was like, what's this all about? Because I'd go on the dealers' websites and I'd see platinum and palladium as well. And I was like, what is this? And I did more research on platinum and I saw the historic price and I saw its use in industry and I saw its unique properties and abilities. And I saw all these things going for platinum and I saw a cheap price. And I was like, okay, nobody's talking about this. It has all this going for it. What in the world? So I decided I'm just going to be the platinum stacker, right? Now, obviously, I still stack a little bit of the other metals, but platinum is my main focus because I just think it has been too long. It has been a steal of a deal, and it is still today, I think. Gen Alpha? Are you Gen Alpha, Ren? I reckon you're right there about the border, about on the line of Gen Alpha and Gen Z. Man. Yeah, OG. OG is definitely a millennial term. He's the OG of stacking. Oh my goodness. Funny stuff. Yeah. What, Ren, what are some of the slangs like skibbity slicers or something, man? That next generation is wild. Man, some of the things y'all come up with, I tell you. And then another one I've heard lately is like that person ate or did I eat? I think I can't stand that slang. Did someone eat or did they ate? I'm like, no. I don't like that how that sounds at all. Like, did somebody eat or they ate when they did that? It's like, what? Dude, I don't even know. His brain rot. Pretty much, Ren. You're one of the few who I assume doesn't just sit on your phone and scroll TikTok all day. But yeah, a lot of the next skibbity doo wop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Song of the man. That reminds me of Song of the South, or not Song of the South. No. What's that? What's that jingle? Skippity doo dah, skippity a. Or is that Song of the South? No, that's Zippity Doo Dah. But Skippity Doo, I don't even know. Man, how many people is they? Yeah, one of them generations, Gen Z or Alpha, I think it's Z, came up with the they. Goodness gracious, man. Oh my goodness. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Yep, Song of the South, Zippity Doo Dah. That's a great jingle. That's really great. I love that movie too. I know it got canceled and I know the controversy, but I mean, it was made back. When you watch it in the context of this was made all the way back in the day, you understand it wasn't made the way it looks today. It looks bad today, I'll give you that, but it wasn't supposed to. So you got to kind of look at it through the lens of the 1950s or whatever. Gucci is still awesome. Gucci. Yeah, that's Gucci. That's Gucci. Yeah, I've never used that term. I've never used that. I just say nice with a southern accent. Nice. That looks nice. That must be real nice. That's nice of them. That's nice. That's a real nice truck. That's a real nice house. Like I don't say like that's Gucci. Annoying rich girls wear it now. The woke has canceled many good things. Yep, they have, Coins A to Z, they have, unfortunately. It's an unfortunate tragedy. The woke, but see, I will say though, I know we sit on different sides of that kind of stuff, but I will say the woke has canceled a lot of good things. And, on the far right side has really kind of turned a lot of good people into kind of, I don't know, grouchy people. I will say people get real upset about just silly stuff. I mean, it's tough, man. But hopefully we can come out of this somehow. Obviously, with the recent news of what happened last Saturday, maybe the country can get a little inkling of coming back together a little bit. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's my hope and prayer at least. For real? Yeah, I'll say for real. I don't use the acronym FR though. I just say for real or for real. like, I guess the southern way of saying it would be Furril, for real. I don't really pronounce it, I reckon, correctly. For real. But it's real. We do that. Like deal is dill and like real is real. Words like that, EAL, are pronounced like ill down here in where I'm at least. Anyways. Yeah, exactly. Stack that gold. Hopefully the news last Saturday, maybe we can come together a little bit. I don't know. That's my hope and prayer though. We'll be knocking the jockeys off the lawns down the dunes. Oh my goodness, conquering lion. Goodness gracious. Wait. Oh yeah, liquid. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. We'll have to see. Bop, skibbity bop, doo wop, bop. Wasn't that Hanson Brothers around 1999? Yeah, probably. Probably. You're probably right on that, Shadow Work. I actually remember a funny meme. What was that guy? He was like a rapper or something, but his name was like Super Fresh or something. And his rap was like skibbity doop bop, boop boop beep bop beep. And then the whole crowd goes nuts like, oh! I remember that. That's what that reminded me of what you said. Hope in a hopeless world is hard, but humans are tough. I agree, Liquid. Humans are tough. We've come out of much worse times. And the country and the world's been very divided, and we always have found a way to come back together, right? World War II, the country was as divided as the world has ever seen. Not the country, the world, sorry. World War II, the world was divided. You had one group trying to take over the world, and they took over the weak sections, and those weak sections had to join the bad people. And then, you just had division, right? It was brutal. I mean, so if we can come back from stuff like that, I reckon we could find our way back. But it is unfortunate we have to endure these types of time periods where there's just so much anger and frustration between folks. But anyways, MSN has portrayed people the way that they want us. Yep, I agree with that, Eldon Elder. MSN has portrayed people the way they want us to see them instead of just letting us find out firsthand ourselves by focusing on our superficial differences instead of what we have in common. I agree, Eldon. I agree. That's actually, since you say that, that's kind of like on my mind, right? When I go out in public, I drive a big old jacked up pickup truck. I look like your just average white guy. It used to be I could just go out and do whatever. But what's been on my mind a lot lately is, do these people that see me think something about me, that might not be true? And if they do, it's probably because the mainstream media says this is what the person you should not like looks like, right? And it's awful. It's absolutely awful that they play that game, but they do. And, it's just unfortunate, really. I've been investing in salsa and hot sauce. Nice, concurring lion, nice. Hey, I love hot sauce, man. You can't make it hot enough for me. I love Reaper sauce and all that stuff. You put Carolina Reapers in the sauce and I'll just drink that stuff, man. I love it. The hotter, the better. I'm Scatman, skibbity dude, dub, yeah. I can't even say all that. Stack that gold. I can't even say all that. Or we go the way of the American Indians. Yeah, very well could. Liquid Electrum, very well could. Just be pushed out as a whole. Man, that'd be rough. What would you do if a mob of guys who died widow asked you to open a giant safe and it was full of gold and silver and whatnot? Hypothetically, just curious. Nobody else knows, not us. Not U.S. What would you do if a mob guys who died widow asked you to open a safe and it was full of gold and whatnot? Hypothetically. I mean, if she was just asking me to open it for her, I'd probably just charge her a locksmith fee. But if she was just wanting to get rid of it or something, I don't know. I mean, I once had a pastor tell me, because I was curious about that. Would a church take money as a tithe that was used like in gambling or like some immoral business? And would they take it? Because technically that money was made from like sin or immoral means. And I think the pastor's response was like something like, yeah, they'd take the devil's money and use it for something good. So if a mobster's safe full of gold and silver, if I had the ability to take that money and keep it or whatever, I would probably take it and use it for good, knowing specifically that it was accumulated by means of bad. I would love to take bad money and use it for something good, you know? But that's probably the way I'm thinking about it. I've been sold on platinum the minute I felt an ounce in hand. Yep, shadow work, same here, man. Once I held my first full ounce of platinum, I couldn't get enough of it. It's just such a unique feeling to feel platinum in your hand that nothing really compares to it, right? It's very cool stuff. Fortnite cards to the moon. Yep, just bought a large case of salsa. It was a song in the 90s. I got you. Stack that gold. I got you. Yep, platinum to the moon. We're in time. Platinum to the moon. Hey, Bill Baker, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it. Yep, I agree. Politicians have destroyed our money. I agree to the fullest extent. They just print it without even thinking about it, and it's been destroyed since the 21st century, really. That's really when we started wasting money left and right. Both parties, too. Doesn't even matter, really, who's in office. Now, a lot of people think, a certain person who might win in November might change that, and we'll see, maybe. He only had half of I guess one term to really prove that. But for the most part, since the 21st century, politicians just been burning money left and right. So we really going to have to figure that out. And I don't think anybody really has confidence in anybody up in Washington to really do that. How would you know where it came from? Well, Gold CIC, that would be an assumption I would make. Being a mobster's safe, I would assume it's blood money, right? Illegal, drugs or organized crime, right? You mentioned mobster, so mobsters typically deal in organized crime. That's how they make money. I would assume that's what defines a mobster. I reckon it could have a different definition. But if it is organized crime money, that means it was made from most likely immoral means, ripping people off, scams, whatever they do, I don't know. But I would just have to make that assumption. It's too bad we didn't get Ron Paul when we had a chance. Yeah, he was a very middle-of-the-road guy, man. I'm telling you. I reckon that's just not what sells, though, It just doesn't sell. It's not attractive enough. Platinum Beast, got to run. Got great stream. Glad I caught it. See y'all next stream. All right, Coins A to Z, you have a great night, my friend. Glad you could make it out today. Glad to see you here. Glad you were able to join us. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up here in another 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm glad all y'all could make it out today. But especially you, Coins A to Z, you've been a loyal member since I can't even remember how long. So I thank you for that, and I hope you have a great night, my friend. All the salsa talk got me to open the new jars of Mateo's Hot. Oh, nice. Nice, Liquid. Very cool stuff. Ron Paul will always be my president. Yep, shadow work, yep. Yeah, Ron Paul, man. Wow, that was actually my first election I voted in for president. Being a Georgia boy, though, I'll admit, maybe y'all won't agree with me. Maybe y'all won't like what I'm about to say, but I did vote for Newt Gingrich in the primary of that one back in 2012. I'm a Georgia boy. He's a Georgia boy. It just is what it is. But realistically, Ron Paul is solid. He's a solid dude, solid philosophy. And what's funny about Ron Paul is he was if memory serves right, he was definitely an isolationist. America first, everybody else, whatever, right? He wanted to bring everybody back. He said we need to quit with all the international wars. And what's interesting is President Trump actually brought back that ideology and somehow was able to get the Republican Party to get on board with that, which I thought was interesting because they were all into Bush and going out there and dealing with stuff. But he really flipped the script in a way that Ron Paul wasn't able to do it. I don't know what the difference really is. I reckon Ron Paul was more libertarian on more social issues, obviously. So obviously Trump played the evangelical card real well, which Ron Paul probably didn't quite as well. So that's probably what the difference is there. All right, trolls. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad to see you. Hope you have a great night. Hope to see you in the next live stream. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. I miss being here. Well, we missed you, Ren Time. We missed you. I miss being here too, man. I've been slacking on my channel. Slack-a-lacking. I've been putting out like one video a week. It's really because I've been out of town. I don't know if y'all saw that video I posted of that alligator, but I was over there in the South Carolina coast not too long ago. I actually went out there twice for a week long each time. And so I've been out of town for a while. So I haven't been able to post like I wish I could have. But maybe in August we'll be able to start that back up. All right. But this has been a good live stream, y'all, man. Y'all did some really cool super chats. Once again, thanks y'all so much. Shadow Work, Metal Matt, and you Liquid. Thank you so very much. I can't thank y'all enough for that. That's super generous of y'all and really helps me out a lot. Helps me grow my stack. Helps me keep going with my channel. Really encourages me a whole bunch. So thanks y'all a lot once again for that. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bill Baker. Thank you for showing up to the show. I love seeing y'all. This has been a real good live stream. We've averaged over 20 viewers almost the entire time, which is real good. Good turnout. So I'm super excited about that and super happy about that. And I couldn't do it without y'all showing up. Hey, Saucies. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to wrap it up here in about 6 minutes, but I'm glad you were able to make it here. And I'm glad you were able to join us this evening. So thank you. Great live stream. Yep. Thanks, Stack That Gold. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Work. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Got to go. I'll watch in the future. Goodbye from Eastern Ontario. Well, thank you, Eldon. Glad you were able to join us for a while here. All the way from Eastern Ontario. That's a long way away from me, my friend. But thank you nonetheless. When are you doing it again? I don't know, Ren Time. It's kind of random, man. It's really just whenever my schedule permits. My work schedule is kind of random, really. I find stuff out on the fly sometimes, and sometimes so it makes it difficult for me to plan out live streams. Because live streams, I got to be there. Videos I can schedule and post and create whenever I want. But live streams, I really got to be there. So it's really just random days where I don't have much going on. And I can just start it up and just see who shows up, really. It's unfortunate because I know a lot of y'all have busy schedules too. And so y'all aren't able to join all the live streams with me. But I mean, I try to do as much as I can, realistically. YouTube won't let you stream. Oh, man, Shadow Work. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate, huh? I wonder why that would be. Do you... I don't really know. Wow. Huh. That might be worth putting an email out to the YouTube team on why that is. I would probably send an email saying, hey, I don't know why I can't live stream, but I sure would love to. Because I'd love to be a part of one of your live streams. I'd love to go over there and show you support and stuff like that. Not too far away from southern Middle Tennessee. Oh, nice, Liquid Electrum. You must be right south of Nashville, right? Nashville's a real cool town. That's not too far from Atlanta. I've been up there many times. I love going to Nashville. I don't drink or party or anything like that, but I love going up there for hockey and SEC basketball tournament I've been up there for, and I've been up there for a lot of good stuff. That's a nice little town. Yep, Summertown. Very nice, Liquid. Very nice, Summertown. Cool stuff. Thanks, Platinum Beast. That's a great idea. Well, you're welcome, Shadow Work. You're welcome. And thank you for being such a loyal member of my channel, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's my prediction, Stephen Hill, on gold by the end of the year? Well, we could break 2,500, but I think that's going to be the top. I think 2,500 will be the top. I could be wrong on that, but it's just madness with the gold, man. I think it just goes up, though. I think inflation's not going to stop. I think it's just going to go up, up, up. Even if the election turns out the way some people want it to, it's not going to take effect until next year anyways. So we'll see $2,500 gold, I think. That's what I'd think. I like Knoxville. Yeah, Knoxville's a nice little town. I've been out there for Tennessee football versus Missouri. I've been in their stadium. Been to Gatlinburg many times. Pigeon Forge, all that good stuff. I know that's a little off the beaten path of Knoxville, but that's a nice town. Smoky Mountains are real nice. Let's go gold. Yep, let's go gold. Lots more war, and gold gets to 5K. You don't want 5K gold. Oh, no. I mean, it would be nice for my stack, but it wouldn't be nice for the world. Not in this time frame, I'll say, though, Liquid. Not in this time frame. Maybe 30, 40 years from now, 5K gold, all right, that's fine. I mean, it's not really fine, but inflation would probably cause that to happen. But 5K gold this quick, I don't know about all that. You're going to see 3K gold by yearly next year. By early next year. Okay, stack that gold. Well, we very well could. We very well could. You never know. We very, very well could. All right, everybody. We're closing in on 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I want $1 silver. Oh, man. $1 silver would be sweet. That'd be sweet for accumulation. How many ounces of platinum is my aim? Well, chirping, I'd love to have 20 ounces as a base stack, and then I just pick up little bits here and there over time. But right now, I'm very aggressive platinum. Until I get to that probably 20-ounce range, I'm going to be aggressive on it. Unless the price just goes insane, then we'll have to reevaluate. But 20 ounces is what I would love to see and have. Platinum Beast, what should I do for a first stream? Just go for it, Ren Time. I say just go for it. Just stream, have your stack, showcase your stack, talk to the viewers. It's real simple, man. I've been doing the same live stream every time, basically, just to hang out and have fun and stuff like that. So it's not rocket science, really. I did a couple interviews, and those are fun. But realistically, just hopping on and doing the live stream, it's real easy. The dollar would be restored if silver would. Yeah, it would. That is true. That wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily if you've got a lot of dollars. Yeah, selling is harder. Talking is fun and easy. Yep, it is. Liquid, I agree. Minimum 100 ounces. 100 ounces of platinum. I'd love to see you have 100 ounces of platinum gold, chick. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. I'd love to sit here and hang out with y'all all night. But I got to do some things. I got some things I got to get taken care of and stuff like that. But once again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, especially the super chatters and the loyal members of the channel. Thank y'all so much. Greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. And with all that being said, I reckon until next time, we'll see y'all.